Baixens, chemistry for construction. In this video we are going to show Baixens' proposal for waterproofing leaks in a terrace. Damage to terrace components and filtrations into the building's inside cause a deterioration in decorative coatings such as paint, gypsum, plaster, etc. Mortar joints between pieces result in a slow deterioration of the terrace. Microorganisms also contribute to the deterioration process. Traditional systems of waterproofing, such as asphalt roofing felt, become rigid over time and finally break, which mean higher costs in maintenance. Baixens has a wide range of products which have ideal waterproofing properties. They must be highly resistant to temperature changes, resistant to environmental aggression, waterproof, permeable to water vapor, resistant to support alkalinity, and be easy to maintain. In order to carry out a good job, we can choose between a wide range of high-quality materials. Wash-Imper Terraces, Elastine Terraces, Acrylastic Terraces, Acryl-Dur Terraces, Restoration Products, Ruelich Elastic, Expansion Joints Plaster B32C, Fibroelastic, Anti-Moss Cleaner, Fijapren Solvent-Based Petrifying Consolidator, Imprival Bonding Agent. Actions to take: cleaning, restoration, correct product application. For this purpose we will use the following tools that should be all ready: fiberglass veil, water pressure machine, roller extension, spatula, pistol, roller, brush and cutter. Cleaning and disinfection. In order to effectively remove all traces of living material in the terrace, such as bacteria, fungi, moss, algae, or any other kind of microorganisms, we use our Ruelich Anti-Moss RX 508, which is applied in a dilution of 1 litre to 10 litres of water and will be placed on the substrate, dampening the whole waterproofing surface. Once the surface is dried and residue-free, a second coat of the 10% solution should be applied and afterwards left to dry. Treatment of particular points. Check the state of the corners between walls or separation walls between terraces and closure walls. These zones must always be checked when a maintenance process is carried out, as they are the points where leaks usually start. Prepare joints between vertical and horizontal surfaces by repairing cracks or other defects bigger than 2 mm. Open the cracks to at least twice their initial dimensions and apply our petrifying consolidator Fijapren solvent-based RX 501 inside. Let it dry for 4 hours and then fill them with our fiberglass plaster RX 400 Ruelich Elastic or our expansion joints plaster B32C. Joints and fissures between worn pieces should be eliminated, ensuring that the space is completely clean and empty. Defect restoration and repair. Check soundness and consistency of floors, sounding with a hammer or other blunt object. Repair areas of poor consistency, gluing or replacing pieces if necessary. In the case of new constructions with expansion joints, these should be filled with our RX 400 Ruelich Elastic or our expansion joint plaster B32C. In the case of an old construction with expansion joints filled with other elastic products, these should be emptied before refilling with the previously mentioned plasters, or with another material for expansion joints that contains neither silicones nor anti-adhesion agents. In order to harden and consolidate powder from the restoring process, we use our petrifying consolidator RX 501 Fijapren solvent-based. Fill joints and cracks with our RX Ruelich Elastic or RX 406 Ruelich Fibroelastic, using a spatula to introduce and spread it properly. In the case of a repair work needing intense restoration tasks, as well as preparing and restoring all loose parts, the surface should be consolidated with our fixative consolidator and petrifying product, RX 501 Fijapren solvent based. In the case of low absorption surfaces, for example tiles, we should carry out a supplementary process with our bonding agent RX 504 Imprival at a rate of 250 to 300 grams per square meter. Waterproofing product application. We recommend preparing the materials before using them. It is important to cut the fiberglass veil according to the dimensions of the terrace. Before waterproofing the horizontal surface, we must proceed to apply the product on the skirting boards in order to make it watertight. The skirting board that we are going to form is made placing a large amount of waterproofing product on walls and floor of the area. Afterwards, we place the previously cut fiberglass veil, ensuring that it adheres well to the walls and floor. We finish the process by applying another coat of waterproofing product until the veil is completely covered. When necessary, surround pipes with fiberglass veil, trying to follow the same process as with the skirting boards. Check drains are in good condition and apply the waterproofing product to the inside, dampening the fiberglass veil abundantly when necessary. Once the skirting boards and other outstanding points are finished, we proceed to waterproof the terrace. We place the waterproofing product on a slightly larger area than the dimensions of the fiberglass veil. Next, the fiberglass is placed over this impregnated area, pressing it with a roller in order to permeate it. Afterwards and before drying, a second coat will be placed, so that the veil is completely covered. It is important to be sure the veils are placed overlapping one another by 3 centimeters, covering the joints properly with waterproofing product. In order to do a good job, we continue to the end of the waterproofing process, repeating the previously mentioned steps, but respecting the following recommendations. Before any waterproofing process, we have to take into account that supports must be strong and sound, free of damp, powder and grease or any other substance that could impede a good adhesion to the support. It is imperative to perform the waterproofing process in the correct environmental conditions, avoiding application in high humidity when there is a risk of rain or frost. An overheated support or excessive heat conditions are also damaging. An overheated support could produce blistering within a few days of its application. These waterproofing products are monolayer, so we recommend not letting a coat dry before applying the next. For lasting quality waterproofing, we do not recommend diluting with water or any other thinner, even with the first coat. This product in normal atmospheric conditions takes 12 hours to dry. Nights do not dry. Complete curing is achieved in 28 days, and from then on the product need have no fear of sun or rain. In order to achieve a good waterproofing, the amount to apply is 2 or 3 kilos per square meter. Never apply less than 2 kilos per square meter. For more information, ask for our manuals at the nearest point of sale or visit our webpage. Baixens' policy is based on research, innovation and fitting our products to new trends, basing ourselves in the current regulations and maintaining quality as the descriptive, crucial and differentiating factor in our brands. Key factor in endurance in a demanding market is what guides us to versatility and adaptability to new technologies, while focusing on the company's traditional operational factor based on models of quality assurance and environmental respect. Cutting-edge chemistry in the service of construction. Baixens.